Hello everyone, it is the Speedy TF Reviewer. Today I'm going to be talking about Transformers Kingdom Voyager class Optimus Primal. This figure comes out in the first wave of the new Kingdom toy line with many other classic Beast Wars characters. The Kingdom line, similar to Earthrise, is about updating classic Beast Wars characters with modern engineering, and this figure definitely doesn't disappoint. Let's first take a look at the Gorilla mode. I gotta say, he looks pretty good. Unfortunately, he only looks good from certain angles. It's a common problem with beast modes to have kibble, and considering this is only a Voyager class figure, it's honestly more than acceptable. Currently, he's configured in a walking position, so there's not too much poseability. The head can look up, down, left, right. The shoulders go in and out. They fully rotate. There's a bicep rotation, 90-degree elbow bend, which is pretty nice, and the hand can rotate. The fingers on the hand can also be opened, so that way he can carry some weapons. There's not much happening below the waist, but if we transform him to a standing position, he has now gained a better amount of poseability. The legs can go back, forth, in, out. Be careful with the paint, however, as it can scrape off on the inside. He doesn't have much bend in the knees, as they've been transformed now, and he has an interestingly placed swivel on the calf. I don't know, but he also has a little amount of toe bend, which is nice. This is definitely the better animal transformation, but still not a very dynamic figure. For a size comparison, here he is next to Legends Cliffjumper, Deluxe 86 Jazz, and Siege Voyager Megatron. Now on to the transformation. It is pretty simple, straightforward with a few clever tricks such as the robot mode storing inside the gorilla chest, as well as the flip out robot mode chest. The knees are interesting and can be a pain sometimes with how stiff they are, but they're nice enough. The robot mode is breathtakingly good. It looks very close to the original source material with a nice new little update. Painting in this mode is absolutely perfect. The white underneath the black gorilla body with hints of red and blue really makes this figure pop. The head sculpt is good old 90s polygons, but it looks pretty good. The chest piece is nicely detailed, and it kind of gives me Iron Man vibes. The fur detail also works very well for this figure, as it gives the robot mode a rough surface so it isn't smooth and uninteresting, but it also doesn't distract the eye from anything else on the figure. This figure is much more dynamic in robot mode, due to the fact that he keeps all the upper body articulation from the gorilla mode, but now the lower body has been fully stretched out and allows the knees to actually do their job. In order to properly bend the knees, just make sure that the tab is still plugged in behind the red kneecap. If there's a wide open space between the knee and the shin, you're doing it wrong. Now don't worry, this isn't the only thing that you get out of the package. He does come with a few accessories. First out of the box, we have a Dinobot card. For some reason, he also comes with two nicely detailed swords. If you open up the hand, you can put the swords in, and boom, now he's holding them. They go in rather nice and securely, and these weapons can allow for even cooler action poses. Now if he isn't armored up enough for you, he does have arm-mounted rockets, which you can use one of the swords to push up, and now he has guns. Those aren't the only guns that he has, however. If you pull away the head, you can actually flip out these two shoulder-mounted cannons. Now that he is fully armored up, he's obviously gained a few inches, so here he is next to Legends Cliffjumper, 86 Jazz, Siege Megatron. In conclusion, this figure is pretty good. I haven't purchased any of the other Kingdom figures, so I don't really know how good he is compared to them, but if they're all as good as this, Hasbro has nothing to worry about. And from what I can tell at places like Target and Walmart, the Kingdom line is doing very well. Almost every single time that I've gone, there's been nothing. But if you do happen to find this guy, I definitely recommend you to pick him up. And if the place that you're shopping at has any of the other figures, yeah, you should probably pick them up too. But until next time, I'll see you later.